Hi angels, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a little love reading. I'm just going to kind of see whatever comes out, so I'm not going to like put it towards any topic. We'll just see whatever comes out. So we're going to be doing 3 piles. So here's pile number 1. We have pile number 2 and pile number 3. Okay, if you chose pile number 1, this one is for you. So I love how this and I may even be using this one, they all kind of like match up. So there's synchronicities already as it relates to, not synchronicities, but like harmony. There's like something harmonious or complementary, because literally this deck, the main color is like the inner color on this deck, and then the inner color is like the main color. So there's like beautiful symmetry. I don't know. All right, so what's going on? There's a lot about not living in the moment as it relates to this connection. There's a lot, like somebody is feeling so blocked and dissatisfied and they're having a hard time living in the moment. This could be both of you guys, but especially the person that you're dealing with. Or if you're not dealing with anyone, then obviously this is going to be you. Just take it how it resonates. But there's this energy of like, things happened, things that I thought would happen or promises that were made never came true. I'm having a hard time living in the moment. I feel like something was supposed to happen and it didn't. Like you could have had some sort of failed union with this person, or failed reconnection, or false start, or something like that. And there's this energy of like, I can't go back, but I also can't let go. Wait, isn't that like that Beyonce? I don't want them back, but I can't let go. It's like that. It's like that's the type of energy I'm getting here, and it doesn't have to be literally like that, verbatim, but that it's giving me that energy. You stole him from me. You owe me a debt. You stole him from me. Yeah. I don't know if you feel like you got cheated out of something, whether by a person, or even it could have been like a third party situation. I don't know, like something feels like it just didn't go the way that one or both of you would have expected. And because of that, someone is feeling it. It's both of you. 2 of Cups is at the bottom. You both are feeling like things did not go the way that you would have hoped. And because of that, there's this feeling of like, we can't go back. It already happened, but also I'm having a hard time like being in the moment. So a lot of the energy could be like repetitive thoughts of the past, like going over and over and over again of like the past. Or for some of you, it could be the future, like you idealize in the future, but it feels like the past. So there's this, it feels like you and this person are being encouraged to create happiness regardless of whatever's going on. And that may be hard because it feels like you and this person are both like missing each other. So I don't know if like you're in no contact with this person. And if not, like, whether you're in no contact or not, you could be missing each other. But I don't know. It's like, yeah, I'm even hearing like the missing out. It's not 444. I'm hearing like missing out by Brent Fayez or Sonder. Tell me more. Yeah. Feels like you and this person need to talk. You need to have like a serious talk. And I think Spirit could potentially even be orchestrating some sort of, friendly support at the bottom, which literally talks about spirit guides giving aid, like coming in and helping. Because you and this person have real feelings for each other, real feelings that are worth being explored. So I see some sort of like heart-to-heart conversation. Both of you seem to be in this feeling of like falling in love. Like either there could be like a reignite to feelings that you already had that maybe you guys set aside for a while because of some sort of failed start, or when you and this person like get back on the same page or have this heart-to-heart conversation, it's gonna lead to this like aha moment. 2 of Cups for the both of you of like, is this it? Like, is this my person? Like, I'm frustrated, it's taken a lot of time, but maybe this is it, or maybe this is the right time. Something like that will come up. Tell me more. This could happen during Lisa's. Hello, Lisa. This could happen during Libra season, but it's not even, it doesn't have to be that. It just feels like with the Justice card and the Sun, something is going to be illuminated to make things right. Something is not what it seems. The way something unfolded, I feel like there may have been some sort of misunderstanding. And this reminds me of something I channeled at some point in my life recently, in the past few months. I don't remember, but if you know, you know. It feels like there was some sort of like failed start, or something went wrong. It wasn't supposed to be that way. It wasn't the way it seemed. Like somebody may even have some sort of like explanation for you, and you for them. It feels like you and this person are both still holding on to each other, but there was a need to maybe take some time apart to heal. Ten of Cups, the Lovers. You and this person could really have some sort of long-term fulfillment, but it feels like maybe there was like divine intervention here, because just like how we have friendly support as an overall theme, and I was saying like, oh, this could be like spirit helping you guys come back together or have a conversation. It could have been that on some degree the miscommunication or the blockage or whatever happened, the ending, it needed to happen for you guys to take some time apart to go through whatever you needed to go through by yourselves, especially as it relates to making choices. So if there's like a third party, or if the person you were dealing with was not like wanting to settle down with you or like make a decision, they could have needed to like figure that out first, or whatever. Both of you, it feels like there was other things that you two needed to figure out first before you could actually ground this connection into some sort of like long-term fulfilling reconciliation or union if you are already in contact with this person. Yeah, you seem to really care about this person so much that it feels like they bring out your deepest fears. A lot of Cancer energy is here. And it feels like there's this thin line with you two. There's this thin line between like, I'm so attracted, I feel so connected to you, there's something so magnetic, I feel like you're the one, with you have to be the one, it has to go this way, I expect you to do this, when you don't do this, I'm gonna crash out. Like there's this thin line between an aligned connection that you guys mutually feel versus this projected, idealized version of the connection where you guys both feel like the other is entitled to be whatever you make them out to be in your head, whatever you make each other out to be, because it feels like it's both-sided. Especially like emotionally, with the Devil being on the left side and the Lovers being on the right. It's like choices and actions and things like that, like you guys align with each other, you guys maybe want to make choices towards each other, but with the Devil on the left side, it's like mentally and emotionally you guys both may have a tendency to fall into this idealistic vision that you have of each other, of the relationship, of how things can go, and it feels like it leads to disappointment and upheaval over and over and over again. So you guys have needed to learn a lesson about how, yeah, you can have a magnetic connection, but you need to choose to do things that actually benefit the connection in a healthy way, and not just expect fate to come in and make everything so perfect, because that's not really, like, fate requires choice. So I think you guys both have learned like a huge lesson about choice. Yeah, literally choices is the overall theme. I've looked at this card, but I didn't pay attention to the name. Choices, literally, this is you guys are learning a lesson about choices through each other, through some sort of disconnection or separation, where it's like, hey, this is a real connection. Hey, it really could go the distance. Hey, we both really do care about each other. Hey, this could be the one. But to be the one, you guys have to both do things and make choices that align with that. So, you know, you have to choose to be consistent. You have to choose to fight your fears. You have to choose to trust. You have to choose to love. Like, these are all like choices that you have to make. And I think maybe one or both of you were relying too much on like this fated type of thing, where again, fate is choice. And I think that you guys are both learning that throughout this time. You guys seem to be pretty miserable without each other. So even if you are in contact, it feels like any distance doesn't feel good to either of you. You guys clearly are happier with each other in your lives. You guys are just in this phase where you're learning how to make the right choices that actually align with this connection. So there is advice of like, don't go back to the past. Don't do things how you did them before, because that didn't work. When you and this person come back together, or when you have this heart to heart, or whatever the case may be that triggers this, make sure you both agree to start new with no expectations on both ends. So that is what I got for pile 1. Believe strange encounters. This person and you could come back together, or this conversation could come up in a really crazy way. Like it may shock you. Okay, if you chose pile number 2, this one is for you. So we're just gonna see whatever comes out. I don't have any topic or anything like that, but we'll see how things flow. We're using the vampire deck. I love the artwork, so I decided to pair it with this tarot deck that I have, because it kind of has that same vibe of like this like innocent inner child type of energy. So we'll see what comes out. Libra could be significant. We have the King of Swords at the bottom. Or no, that's Aquarius. Aquarius could be significant. Libra too, though. All right, so what's going on? What do you have to say? So it feels like this connection is something that has been heavily impacted by outside noise. It feels like you or the person you're dealing with, if you have a person, have this energy of like, I care what other people think. I'm really influenced by other people. Like this could be both of you guys, but especially the person you're dealing with. But honestly, it feels like maybe to some degree both. But it's interesting, because if it is both of you, for one of you, it feels like it could be like the idea of a spirit guide. Like some of you, the type of connection that you have with spirit or your religion, you could feel like you don't really have a say so. Like you could feel like, oh, they're sending me signs that means that I should let go. Something like that. Like, but it doesn't feel like it's actually happening. It feels like it's some sort of like fear being projected back to you through religion or through spirituality or something like that for some of you. Like you could feel like you're being guided away from this person, even if you're not actually being guided away from them. I say that lightly. I don't know the message yet, but something like that. But yeah, regardless, I do feel this energy of like someone is being influenced by other people or something else, and it serves as like some sort of blockage between you guys. Literally, the overall theme is nightmare, psychic protection, shield bad dreams. It's like someone's like biggest fears is being like siphoned off of and reflected back to them by somebody that they may trust. Tell me more, clarify, immortal. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like there's this energy of, I feel like this could be you, but only take it if it resonates. But somebody, there's this energy of like, on some level, on a deeper level, it stems from a place of like not feeling worthy of what you actually want, like not trusting yourself. So for instance, let's say there's 2 people, right? Let's say you have 2 options. One of them is like so good on paper and it's someone that your family would want you to be with, whatever. Another person, they may be a little bit rough around the edges, but you know, like, yeah, that person is for you. Like that person makes you feel so good, etc., etc. But there's this part of you that feels like you need the validation of people around you, or like you trust the opinion of people around you more than yourself. So it's almost as if I have this burning desire for this person, that must be bad. That must mean I can't trust this. Like something like that. It's like one of you doesn't trust yourself. It's almost like in your mind or in this person's mind, the thing that you want the most must be bad for you for some reason. And so there's this perception that spirit is reflecting that back to you, but I don't think they actually are. It feels like it's just more so a manifestation of your own thoughts. Clarify. This could be someone you're not talking to, and it's like you and this person are like a perfect match, but both of you, or at least one of you, but it feels like both of you are like in some way blocking the connection because you both feel like it's not right, even though it is. Like it clearly is. You both clearly want it. You make a good pairing. It may be like you're so opposite though. That could be something that like, I don't know, on paper it just feels like maybe you guys just don't make sense on paper, but you do. Like on a soul level, your soul recognizes this person and there's yours as well. So it feels like you guys just like have this really strong connection or desire for each other, but it's almost like because you both want each other so bad, your biggest fears are reflected back to you. For one of you, it feels like it's through other people, like outside influences, and then for the other one, it feels like how I described. Yeah, 3 of Swords. You and this person seem to really, really, really want to be, like, you could be in no contact with this person. Clarify. Yeah, someone's impulsive. Yeah, okay, so it's like the Knight of, in the image of the Knight of Swords, she's actually moving forward. She's on some sort of like paper, animal, whatever. She's moving forward, and it's like, but Knight of Swords is an energy of like impulsive. It's like an impulsive energy. So whoever the person is on the left, it feels like they make decisions based off of an impulse and they go for it. But when it comes to their emotions, they don't actually move. Like, you may try to express how you feel emotionally, but it ends up coming through like awkward or sloppy or something like that. Like, whoever this is, it feels like they have more success in sabotaging the connection than they do grounding it in how they actually feel. Because there's this energy of like, with the spider web being around her neck, it's like, this connection is something that you wear proudly. Like you feel very connected to this person. It brings you even a sense of like, not stability, but like it adds character into your life. Like you feel good about it, but at the same time, it's like you don't know how to like express how you feel. Okay. Yeah, it's like you want to be with this person. This person makes you very happy. Or this could be them, take it how it resonates, but you want to be with this person makes you very happy, they make you feel stable, but for some reason, it's like the moment you get triggered, you can act off of that trigger successfully. But the moment that emotions are triggered, things that you've maybe wanted to say or get off of your chest for hellas, it's like you can't get it out. Or it's always blocked, or you always like fuck it up before you can even get there. And then this person over here, or this energy, it feels like whoever this is, it's more of like a 3D thing. So it feels like this connection gets attacked from the 5D perspective. Manifestations of your own thoughts are like reflected back to you through signs, through readings, through how you perceive messages from your spirit guides, etc. And your own, which leads to your own self-sabotage. The person over here, it feels like it's people. It's like literal people. Other romantic options, people, toxic masculine energies, people give them like bad advice, and it just affirms their biggest fears. The Moon, the High Priestess. This person knows better, but they don't believe it because they can't see it clearly. This person has really strong intuition. They could have Pisces placements, whoever this person is over here. Put yourself wherever you fit, but whoever this person is over here, they have extremely strong intuition, but they're the type of person where it's like they want proof. They want to see it. And that's the whole point of the lesson that they're experiencing. Like for this one, they could actually be being tested. They're going through a lesson of learning how to not validate on external, how to not depend on external validation. So it's almost like it gets to a point where Spirit is purposely sending the opposite of the truth or the opposite of their intuition to test them. And like we've all been there. If you know, you know, like where you'll like feel something so strongly, but you'll go to someone to like get advice about it or to see, like you just want that extra confirmation. And then that person says something totally opposite. And it's like, oh, like you'll be about to make a decision. Like, oh, I'm finna reach out to this person. I'm already knowing I should, but I'm gonna just ask you real quick. And they're like, what? And they tell you something totally different, and then it's like, oh, and you don't do it, but you were supposed to do it the whole time. That's this person. That's how this person is being influenced. It feels like it's friends. It could be a father figure or like friends, whoever, like a masculine energy. It's like, yeah, this person knows what's up. yeah, we have the King and the Queen of Wands reversed. So it could be multiple people, toxic masculine and toxic feminine energy. And this person is the freaking Emperor. They're the Emperor, but they may hold other people's opinions over their own because they don't even realize they're the Emperor. Like, again, this person is extremely intuitive, but with the moon, it clouds everything, even this person's perception of themselves. So, yeah, it feels like for this connection, the lesson that's going on right now for both of you that's being mirrored back and forth is how can you trust yourself? Because the connection is here, the connection is real, but perception is reality. So whatever you perceive is going to keep being reflected back to you because that's what you believe. And so I think for both of you, there's a need to like shift your energy into trusting your own intuition and how things feel within your body instead of looking for confirmation outside of yourself. And you can't control this person, the person you're dealing with doing that, but you can take action towards doing it yourself, and that could encourage the other person energetically to do the same. So I would recommend, if you get readings or if you watch readings, to maybe cut back on that some, or if you ask for signs, synchronicity, cut back on all of that. Trust in your own intuition. Meditate more. And the person that you're dealing with could need to just distance themselves from some sort of like negative influences. So that's what I got for you guys. Okay, if you chose pile number 3, this one is for you. Now, I feel like for the other 2 piles, everything matched perfectly. Like I had a deck here that matched the color of the main oracles perfectly, but in this pile I don't. However, I may kind of switch it up and actually use a different deck for you guys, because I've been clarifying with the same romance oracle, but I actually might switch it up and use this because I don't know, for some reason I feel like there's something about the colors, but I don't know, we'll see. So let me see what's going on, and this is just whatever comes out. It feels like this connection is being activated. Oh, my dog is getting on my pillow. Daisy. Okay. It feels like this connection is being activated into some new territory. You guys are being invited into a new stage or a new phase. Tell me more. Okay. It's going to require you to open your heart, both of you, though. So there could be like a heart chakra activation that's going on, or will be going on here soon. I almost even feel like I want to use my Mystic Martian deck. I think I will. There could be some anxiety that... I'm going to use this one. There could be some anxiety that's coming up. Clarify further, please. All this purple, a lot of third eye and a lot of crown, and literally this deck is purple. So whoever this is, you and this person could have like a spiritual connection with each other, or some sort of like 5D connection. Right now is a time where you guys are being called into some sort of like uncharted territory, but it feels like it may be a little bit uncomfortable. Because both of you could be a little bit emotionally avoidant, or at least one of you could be a bit emotionally avoidant. But it's like, it's time for a cycle to close. You guys have been going through some sort of like big change. No. It's time for whatever it was in the past to close and complete, so that you guys can work together towards some sort of huge change that's going to take you in a different direction that could lead to some sort of long-term commitment, like marriage, or a level up in your connection, whatever that looks like realistically. You and this person have a very psychic connection, and it feels like a lot of your connection is unspoken. All the third eye and the crown. It's like you two have a huge inner knowing about each other. You guys feel each other. There's all of this, but it's like maybe it never has been really validated back to either of you. in the 3D about how you guys both feel about each other. And now is a time where it's like, I feel like Spirit is like, okay, you guys have had like a lot of space and room to breathe away from each other, or in this energy of the unspokenness, but it's time to like, we gotta start talking about it to see if this could actually work. The feelings are real. However, whatever you guys psychically pick up on, the telepathy between you is real. But for you to have an actual marriage or a higher level commitment with this person, you have to learn how to like actually communicate with each other in the 3D. You have to learn how to say how you feel. There is also this energy where there's a bit of ego that still needs to be shedded. Now, ego, we all need ego. Like, we can't completely transcend our ego. That's not how it works. You have to learn to integrate your shadows and your ego, and how to not let them control you. However, it does feel like one or both of you are still being controlled a bit by your ego. And it triggers this energy of like envy where there could be like, you know, fears of inadequacy or something like that, where like somebody may self-sabotage. It's really driving me crazy that the colors aren't matching up really well. There could be a bit of like OCD or perfectionism in this connection, where it's like you guys have such high expectations for the connection that when things don't go wrong, it maybe like leads to like frustration or anger when things don't look exactly how you want it to look. But maybe things will never look how you guys want it to look. That may be a part of the lesson here. But it's like 10 of Cups. You and this person could really, really, really go the distance. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like you have to actually like start practically working towards that. And Spirit is like, for that to happen, you guys need to learn something. The sun and the moon. You guys really trigger each other while simultaneously really making each other happy. There's something unconventional about this connection. And it feels like you and this person have not reached a level of like commitment yet. Spirit is like wanting you guys to be open to learning what the other person, like learning each other's love languages, learning what the other person needs or wants or likes in a way that's like lighthearted though, not a lot of like expectation, because there's a thin line between the 3 of Cups and the 4 of Cups where it's like celebration, happiness, friendship, reconciliation, whatever. And then the 4 of Cups is like focusing so much on these 3 cups that you can't see when a new cup is introduced. So it's like there's a need for you guys to be fluid in your energy, to be mutable, to not be so fixed. Because we literally have the sun, but we also have the moon. The sun is Leo, which is fixed. The moon is Pisces, which is mutable. So there's a need to find some sort of balance, because with the Hierophant here, which is another fixed sign, there may be too much fixed energy, or too much like it has to be this way, too much stubbornness, too much ego, too much something, where it's like you guys need to be able to go with the flow, because it feels like things get good between you and this person, and then the moment one thing shifts, changes, or goes unexpected or goes wrong, whatever the case may be, it throws you guys completely off. Like you guys walk on eggshells, not with each other, but with the connection. And it's like there's this impulsive energy where it's like you guys both may be a little bit flighty, not thinking about the future, just getting into this energy of like, oh, I just need to go. Like, whatever. I saw something. I'm out. I'm running. Bye. I don't care. I don't care about the future. The Empress reverse. Like, and then you block the growth of the connection, even though you guys both want it to grow. Yeah, so there's a need to, like, make a decision. Make a decision to see through the fog and to trust your intuition, even if things are not in front of your face. That is what is going to shift this connection in the right direction. You guys have to have more faith. You have to have more faith, and it feels like you guys have the emotional side down pat, but you guys need to work on the practicality. Look, literally the King and the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles upright, King of Pentacles reverse. Something about that Taurus energy coming through reverse twice. That fixed earth, that consistency, reliability, practicality, dependability, that type of energy is what's lacking. Like Queen of Pentacles, that's Capricorn energy, so that's cardinal energy. It's like, okay, things can be initiated, plans may be made, but where's the follow through? Where's the consistency? Can I depend on this? And it feels like it comes from a place of like a lack of confidence. So it's like, because the ego is still so fragile, it feels like this connection has not been able to ground. Emotionally, the emotions are there because you have such a psychic link with this person. So it's like, even if when you don't say it, it's already said between you guys. But what's missing is the ability to persevere through the unpredictability of the connection. Temperance reverse. Yeah, you guys have to find how you guys have to figure out how you can alchemize negative into positive. When something goes wrong, how you guys can come together and say, okay, we're on the same side. It's fine. Like, this happened. It's cool. Tomorrow's a new day. Like, do we need a little bit of space tonight? Like, what do we need to do? Like, I don't know. There's something about like this flighty energy where it's like one thing goes wrong and both of you are like out the door. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles reverse. There's no consistency. So I feel like the advice here and what's going on in this connection here is you're about to be, you guys maybe, I don't know if you've like been apart or something like that or what's been going on, but there's about to be an opportunity to close out a cycle as it relates to this type of pattern. There's been some sort of purification, or there will be some sort of purification that's going to happen. After that, you guys are going to get this nudge to go into a connection, re-enter the connection if you're no contact, or whatever. Something is going to initiate some sort of change, but you have to trust. Like, you have to be willing to go at it with faith, because it's going to feel strange. It's going to feel like uncharted territory. It's going to feel like you're going to feel uncertain, both of you, but you have to trust. And it's like, if you guys are willing to grab the universe's hand, then you're going to be led somewhere. Where y'all taking them? I don't know. Shoot. This is like, it's a very mysterious kind of reading into something that's healing. But it comes from a place of you guys like loving yourself so much that it's not really about self-love. Well, you know, yeah, self-love, but it's more so about like, I love myself so I know I can trust myself and how I feel. I put myself first, so I know that if I feel intuitively called to trust this person, then I can trust them. It's like, it's stuff like that where it's like, know that you're going to, in whatever, know that you're going to be okay regardless. Know that you're protected. Know that you can trust yourself. It's like that type of energy. I feel like you and this person are about to be activated into another chance to try at this again, but it's going to take, all it takes is this Page of Pentacles, which is literally like a mustard seed. It's like page, it's just a page, but this page specifically, he's like an apprentice. So it's like, what can I do for you? What do you need? What do you want? Coffee? I'll go get coffee. Like, it's like that person who's just willing to humbly do whatever to eventually grow into the King of Pentacles. And that's it. Like, you don't, Spirit is not asking you guys to completely change who you are as people and to get rid of all your triggers and all your ego and things like that. Spirit is just saying you have to learn how to get comfortable with being uncomfortable if you want this connection, because you and this person seem to just trigger some uncomfortable energy within each other, and then you both run, but then you're so telepathically connected that you just keep coming back again and again because you guys want to be there. So I don't know, it looks like it's gonna be good though. So that is what I got for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to book a reading with me, I will have it linked down below. And let me know how it resonates. This was really, really fun. I kind of liked just going with the flow. I was able to get like super specific messages. So let me know how you guys like this type of vibe. And thank you so much for watching.